guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mama Sandy. Today is Saturday. It's another day off for me. I'm so happy to be off. I'm just gonna eat dinner here in a little Japanese restaurant. Kain na lang tayo ng ramen kasi medyo malamig ngayon sa labas. Saka it's been how many days na umuulan, almost like a week. Unreal. I'm having chashu ramen, just gyoza. And then for beverage, I just have the tea and water. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are having a good time. Having a great fun this weekend. Let me eat my lunch. I mean my dinner first. I'm just so hungry. Gutom na gutom ako. Gusto ko yung noodles nila dito kasi very fresh yung noodles nila. Malalasahan mo talaga na kakagawa lang. Ang init-init pa naman, no? So, it's just a long day. So, anong pag-uusapan natin ngayon? So, probably we'll talk about my job for a little bit. Pero mamaya kakain muna ako. Kain muna, ha? Sige guys. Meron pa siyang baboy, chashu. Very malambot. And hindi siya overwhelming ang lasa. Tama-tama. So, busog na ako. I'm already full. I ate my dinner. It's my first time to have a drink. First time kong bumili. Parang tanga lang, ano? Parang ignorante. It tastes okay. I probably tasted a better avocado flavored boba. But, okay lang siya. Hindi naman talaga siya yung pinakamasarap. Let's talk about my job. So, I just started as a new staff nurse of this long-term care / rehab place here in Honolulu. But first of all, I wanted to say, there's a saying, a lot of people are saying that we make a lot of money as a nurse, but that's not really entirely true because it depends on where you live or what state you live and how much your bills or anything expenses that you have to pay every month. So all I can say beforehand, I'm gonna tell you, I live in the state of Hawaii and whatever I make is just enough for me to survive. But I'm happy with whatever I'm receiving from my employer. So, but we're gonna talk about how do I cope up with the stressful situation at work, how to deal with it before I burn out. Hey guys, this is Mama Sandy. Thank you for being here. How do I feel about my new job? It's a mixed feeling, I guess. If you're going to ask me, I would say I think I went in a much better place now in my career because I can say the pay is good and hindi naman to siya kalakihan, pero how do I deal with the stress and how do I cope with the fast-paced routine every day? So what I'm about to tell you is, this is based on what my experience from my new job, and it is very stressful. And I believe that it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of, understanding, perseverance, and all that blah, blah, blah that you hear when you work as a registered nurse. I've been doing registered nurse as a job for about close to 15 years now. And to tell you honestly, I probably will do the same thing if I die today and I go back. I'll probably still gonna be a nurse because I love nursing. I like working with older people. So the first thing I do is the night before that I would sleep as much as I can, forget about the other problems, forget about whatever that I need to deal with every day. So I go to sleep and wake up really early in the morning. I usually wake up at 3:45 in the morning. I could drive myself to work and get there on time. It's really early. 3:45 is really early, but it takes like at least 20 to 30 minutes drive to work. But as soon as I get there, I'll sleep again. I'll take a nap for like a few minutes, maybe 30 to an hour. And then my shift starts at 7. But before that, I make sure that I have a good breakfast. I literally eat breakfast in the morning, have like a cup of coffee and more on the protein part, like the meats, and then have like some fruit. And coffee is the best part of the day to survive, to wake you up. And always, what I normally do is I go to work and always think of something positive that will happen that day. I look forward to go to work and do my job, and I don't even think about that it's gonna be a hellish day, it's gonna be a busy day, and everything's gonna be out of whack. I don't even think about that, because you know why? I already expect that coming into the shift, it's gonna be a hellish day. So it feels like, I would say, it feels like going to a war. Except, you know, when you work as a nurse, expect that when you come into the floor, it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be totally chaotic. But the kind of chaos, I was just lucky, because the kind of chaos that we have at work, it's an organized chaos. You know, people help each other. So my part is keep that happy, positive person. You know, some people complain when they come to work. So what I would normally do is just I make sure that I say hello, good morning, how are you, nice to see you, hope you have a good day today. So I do that all the time. A lot of people would say, you know, it's like a cliche, or you're being a fake of saying those things. But for me, it's not, because that's how I really want to start my day, because I want to maintain that positivity to other people. Because if you act so positive and you know, happy and genuinely peppy in the morning, you know, not because you had coffee, like 2 cups of coffee, it makes it a lot easier for you and the rest of the people around you to survive the day. Another key for me to survive too is like, always make sure you have water with you, like at least every hour. Drink water, and don't forget to use the bathroom, because if you don't use the bathroom, it's going to be hellish too, because you're a good candidate for UTI or having like some kind of sort of kidney stone problem, I guess. Also, don't forget to eat your meal, your lunch, or whatever meal that you're gonna have, and just go on with your day. You know, take your time, but hurry up. So I can tell you, at the end of my shift, when that, you know, end of the shift hits, you think you're done with your work. No, it's not, because, you know, after taking care of the patient, after giving that million amount of medicine and helping your patient to sort of procedure therapy or anything like that, you still have to deal with paperwork, and paperwork takes a lot of time, because, you know, even you're using the computer, it's still gonna be busy. So don't forget that when you work, you have to multitask also. Not only you're using a lot of critical thinking, but also you still have to maintain that positive, happy outlook, because if not, everything is just gonna go. So always expect something's gonna happen, and every day is a new day. Like every day something happens at work, and sometimes it's like I can't have that control. I have no control about certain things, so I just deal with it, you know, as much as I can. And I think for me, nursing is probably the easiest job for me, because this is the kind of job that I really like to do. And I wouldn't really say I really loved it, but I think it's a way, the kind of way of living, way of life that I do also kind of reflect on what I do at work. You know, you want to treat the patient or resident as a human being, as like you want to be treated also. So that's an easiest thing you could do, you know. You try to help out as much as you can. And to tell you honestly, it's really stressful, because they're not like super sick. Not a lot of our patients are super sick. It's just they need to be there, because either they don't have any place to go, or they need extra help with everyday life stuff. So that's really taxing. That's really tiring for a lot of healthcare professionals like me. So it's really stressful. So what I normally do is just like, when I'm not working, when I'm off from work, I either sleep or make sure that I have some sort of hobby that I like to do, like going to the beach or going to the mall. Doesn't necessarily have to go shopping, but also just to chill, you know, and not think about the negativity sometimes. If you could only try to put one day in your life of thinking about positive things instead of the negative things, it has that great impact on you, on how to function as a person, or at least as a nurse. Because if you start your day with a smile, you start with the day with your positive, with a positivity, you'll be okay. So if you're going to ask me if I'm off from work, I prefer to go, not shopping, but just window shopping. I put myself out of the house. I go to a hotel room and relax, you know, and sleep, and not think about all other things. But of course, we need to nourish ourselves too. We need to eat proper food, you know. I'm not saying like to overindulge, but at least eat something that will nourish you in order for you to survive, not only for the job, but also for your daily activities or whatever that you've been going through every day. So anyway, I've been yapping a lot, but all I can say is I like my job. And there's no other job in this whole world that can replace what I do, because I like it a lot. But anyway, guys, I talk too much. I hope you learned something, even just a little bit, and stay positive, stay happy, and be the cheerleader for the people around you. Mahalo. Bye.